Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up. The only price of admission for my live streams is to simply hit the like button. Go ahead and do me a favor and smash that bad boy. Hit the like button as much as possible. Run this bad boy up. Also, if you're feeling extremely generous, please consider sharing this video. Hit the share button below the video, copy the link, and share it on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook, and X. Make sure you tag me so I can show you some love. I might not get to everybody, but I'm going to try. I am going to try. I know I do content creation. I create content, but I'm very rarely on social media. I'm very rarely on, so always doing something else to try to make things better for me and my family. But hopefully you all are in good spirits. Hopefully you have given God all praise, glory, and honor for all of your blessings, all of the blessings you know of and do not know of, but specifically for grace and mercy. All right. But thank you so much for pulling up. Again, the only price of admission for my live streams is to simply hit the like button. I'm not going to waste y'all time. Jake Tapper was, he was trending. I wanted to know why Jake Tapper was trending. So I checked it out. And it's Jake Tapper doing what Jake Tapper does. He tried to carve out a little bit of time out of his day to be fair, because he's hearing all of the feedback that comes his way with CNN being one leg of the Democratic Party. He don't particularly like that. As a matter of fact, somebody posted a picture of MSNBC and claimed that they was a part of the Democratic Party, and Jake Tapper retweeted it. I'm gonna show y'all that in a little bit. But listen to what he has to say about Kamala. He's calling Kamala Harris out again, and later on you're going to see Nancy Pelosi get a little upset with him because of what he's saying about Kamala and how he compares her to Donald J. Trump. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button. That will be extremely helpful. Let's get to it.
In our 2024 lead, 42 days until Election Day. Voting has already started in some parts of the country. Vice President Kamala Harris is targeting the 7 battleground states with this TV ad.
I'll lower the cost of insulin and prescription drugs for everyone, and I will work to pass the first ever federal ban on price gouging on food. More than 100 million Americans will get a tax cut.
This ad attempts to be a fairly straightforward presentation in answering the question of how exactly she would address the cost of living crisis, which has not always been the case in some of these more unscripted moments that we've heard from the candidate herself in interviews with CNN's Dana Bash or the Philadelphia's Channel 6 or Oprah.
Or the National Association of Black Journalists, you name it. Everywhere she go, it has been softball after softball after softball. Thank you so much, Nick P. Shout out to Nick P, man. I appreciate you, brother. I got one of his books behind me. It's called the stockmarketbook.com. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's right there on my stand right there from Nick P, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, big dog, and for always being there to show love for whatever we're doing, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Kamala has been on a whole lot of softball interviews, and we have been hearing the same thing. Pop quiz: was Kamala Harris a part of a single family household, or was she what's she like to say all the time that she's middle? What is it called, guys? I forgot. I know that what has been unburdened by what has been is come around to I'm mixed up. All right, let's continue.
Harris has been asked
middle class
some specific things she would do to help working people pay for things if elected, and each time she began, well, take a listen.
When I look at the aspirations, the goals, the ambitions of the American people, I think that people are ready for a new way forward. I grew up a middle-class kid.
There she go.
My mother raised my sister and me. She worked very hard. Yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family.
Blah, 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 blah. We came here to hear some real answers, and you're scrolling in your seat showing how uncomfortable you are trying to figure it out. And Oprah Winfrey is just sitting across from her like, poor baby, I'm just going to let you talk because this party is all about you. It's fine. It's fine, baby. You'll figure it out. We'll let you talk for 3 minutes. I'm not even going to bother you. All them people up on the wall, those 100 screens up there, those Zoom calls from celebrities, you name the celebrity, they are on the wall right there. We got your back. No matter what you say, even if it don't make any sense, which it usually does not, we got your back, girl, because we are with you, huh? I'm with her. They don't care, bro. They don't care. Okay, Jake Tapper is not done. Let's go, Jake.
In some cases, it has taken nearly 2 minutes before Vice President Harris actually arrives
2 minutes.
describing her policies. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is here with us to discuss. Do you think she needs to be presenting more meat on the bones of, I get that she's from a middle-class family. It's great. And I get that she feels people's pains. Great. But what about, like, here are the 5 things I'm going to do directly for you? Does she need to be doing more of that?
Well, she'll be doing some of that tomorrow once she'll put forth her economic plan. But people like to have a connection to whoever is running for office, that they share their experience, that they understand their lives. And I think that's what she is establishing.
Oh, shut the hell up, Nancy. Those people that was asking questions at the Oprah Winfrey joint where they tried to make it out to be a town hall, they wasn't asking those questions about the economy or asking the questions about the border so that they can feel relatable with the person that's running for office, so they can feel like they like the person or they want to relate to them because they're also middle class and they also care about their grass. That's not why they was asking questions. They was asking questions because they're hoping that the person that could potentially win the presidency will know what the hell they're talking about. Simple and plain. And you're not helping her out by constantly massaging and not holding her to account. And Jake Tapper, sometimes I told y'all this before, Jake Tapper has his moments, just like Chris Cuomo has his moments. But I promise you guys, this is like, is he just doing this as checks and balances? Like, I'm doing 80% left-leaning, completely biased propaganda, and then I'm going to do 20% of, okay, let's be fair now. What has Kamala done? She keep on saying the same thing, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna let Nancy finish because I think what she's saying, she's just pampering her, man. She's not holding her accountable.
They share their experience, that they understand their lives. And I think that's what she is establishing. But I never give advice to presidential candidates. The wisdom that they have, the political astuteness that they have to become the presidential candidate says they know something about the market out there. But I do think that the one issue in terms of the cost of living, people want to hear something very specific. She is saying that in that ad, but also tomorrow in her economic plan.
No, she's not. Nancy, you've been in politics so damn long, and she's a criminal. I'm trying to tell you, her and her husband are criminals. I don't know if y'all saw, but Visa, V-I-S-A, Visa, are also trending on X. And the reason why they're trending is because they're doing some bad business right now. And guess who purchased a whole bunch of shares of Visa, but then sold them right before they went public with this new information that just now came out? Nancy and her daggone husband. They got the inside scoop on everything. Nancy is flying high. The only people that came from politics that are making more money than Nancy and her husband are the Clintons. The Clintons are, they bringing in that money. My grace, I don't even know how do they make their money? How does the Clintons make their money? Huh? Are they running freak offs in their house or something? Are they doing a ditty? Are they hosting parties and recording everybody that come and threatening to tell on them if they don't do what they want them to do? Nancy is one of the worst, man. Don't be fooled by this daggone smile. She looked like a nice old lady. That's what she looked like. She looked like a nice old lady who got some, who probably can make some good pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie, and she real sweet, and she give you some of them hard candy straight from out her purse, and she just looked like one of those people. But we know better. We know better. That smile and that BS that's coming out of her mouth, we not buying it. Matter of fact, I already put my wallet away.
I have no complaint about how she is going forward.
Oh, not a complaint, but do you think that she needs to be mixing it up more, having a press conference, more town halls, just out and about more? Oprah's the queen, obviously, but that's not a tough interview sitting down with Oprah. Oprah's endorsed her. She spoke at the convention. Does she need to be doing more of that sort of thing?
Now, and I'm not going to continue to stop it over and over and over again. Y'all know that's what I do. I like to talk, but I'm not going to talk for a long time. But I will say this. This is the problem that I have with Jake Tapper. He's getting to a point, but he's trying to dance around it. Say what you got to say. Say, shouldn't Kamala be challenged? Period. Shouldn't she be up against people who are going to test her knowledge and see where she actually is right now? Can she do the job? We're not seeing if she can do the job if she's sitting across from her friends who are never going to ask her anything that's going to challenge her, who are never going to fact check her right there on the spot, because she's never gotten that. Not even in a debate against Trump in front of ABC. We already know that Trump was against 3 people, bro. 3 people. So we already know what happened. But all Jake has to say is be direct, bro. It's your show. Are you trying to get some stock tips from Nancy or something, and you don't want to rub her the wrong way? Because that's what it seemed like, bro.
She will make that decision in her campaign agenda and her plan.
She won't make that decision in her campaign, nor will she make that decision in her plan. We have already seen it. We have already seen it. She's not going to sit in front of anybody that's going to challenge her. She just like she was in charge of the border. She was not going to go to the border because that challenged her. She didn't know how to do her job. So that's where we are right now. Look at this tweet right here. This is absolutely hilarious. I want y'all to see this. This is ridiculous. I mean, I saw it and I said I wanted to share this with y'all because check this out. All right, so let me go ahead and open this joint up and look at this right here. So hold on one second. Let me go open this. How do I make it? Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can make this big. I don't want this over here. I don't want this over here. All right, there you go. There you go. Okay. All right, so check this out, guys. Look at this. This is hilarious. All right, so at the top right here, van.hall, he posted a screenshot of MSNBC in their panel. And you all know the name, what's her name? Joy and Long Neck Meadow and the others that's on the panel who do nothing but lie. So he said the line between MSNBC and the Democratic political machine has blurred beyond recognition. And look who reposted this at the top. Jake Tapper reposted this. He stamped this. He is saying, y'all are absolutely right. MSNBC is looking like a third leg of the Democratic political machine. They're looking like they are part of the Kamala propaganda. They don't say anything against her whatsoever. They just feel like they have to be in her corner no matter what. And that right there, guys, is what F's me up and all other voters who want to learn more about both sides. You ain't always got to take up for these people. Not babies. They not kids. Let them fend for themselves. She's going after the biggest office in the world. There should be some scrutiny. She is literally going after the most powerful seat in the world. There should be some scrutiny. So when van.hall says the line between MSNBC and the Democratic political machine has blurred beyond recognition, and Jake Tapper reposted this, he's saying, yeah, I think so as well. So now, Jake, the onus is on you now to not be as biased as you have been over the years, bro. Now, I get that you have little pockets. So does Dana Bash. She also has little pockets where she tries to hold them to account. But I believe that's scripted. I believe that's all a part of y'all game. Y'all have been reading the analytics. Y'all have been seeing that your your ratings have not been nearly as high as they should be, and you're trying to go after both sides. I get it. You're also looking at the comment section of most of your videos where you're talking about Trump, where you're talking against Trump, and when you're talking for Kamala, and you're noticing that a whole bunch of conservatives show up inside of those comment sections, and they give y'all back y'all ass, bro. Like they give y'all all them facts and make you feel bad for everything that you said. So Jake Tapper, you are moving in the right direction, but you're gonna have to do a little bit more. All right, so check this out. Nancy Pelosi is about to get pissed off because Jake Tapper is going to compare Kamala to Trump. Check this out, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. This is, you know what I mean? I don't know about Nancy Pelosi, man. She just seems so weird to me. But she snapped on Jake Tapper for this right here. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know.
Donald Trump saying that Kamala Harris has bigger cognitive problems than Joe Biden.
Why would you even cover that? This is a person who's not on the level.
Wait a minute. So Donald Trump says that Kamala has bigger cognitive issues than Joe Biden. And Nancy Pelosi's comeback for that was, why would you even cover that? Donald Trump is not on the level. What the hell is the level? What, he's not a part of your group? He's not a part of your friend club? He won't kiss nobody's ass so that he can get the friendships that you didn't got? He won't kiss your butt? Is that what you expect for him to do when he came in, to kiss the ring because you got all these friends in these powerful positions? Nah, he ain't do that. You was a part of the swamp that he wanted to clean. Okay, I ain't going mess this up no more. Here we go.
Donald Trump saying that Kamala Harris has bigger cognitive problems than Joe Biden.
Why would you even cover that? This is a person who's not on the level. He is their nominee for president. He is incompetent. Let's not even talk about the silliness of it.
Okay, he's incompetent. How is he incompetent? How is he incompetent when he had a far better presidency than Joe Biden had? How is he incompetent? How is he incompetent when he had a much better plan for the border than you all had? How is he incompetent? You all ripped up his plans on day one, and look what happened to this country. How is Trump incompetent again? How is he incompetent? For draining the swamp? For doing something about what he saw? Huh? So now y'all trying to use every trick in the book to destroy this man? Okay, I knew I said I wasn't going to stop it again, but it's just a short clip.
And the weirdness of it. He is incompetent. Let's not even talk about the silliness of it all and the weirdness of it all and the assault on women that it is. We're not going to talk issues.
She said it's an assault on women to say that Kamala has some cognitive issues. She does, though. She's younger than Trump. She was a lawyer. She was arguing back and forth for a living. She knows how to do this. She understands how to argue. She understands how to study, how to do all these things. What she don't know how to do is govern. What she don't know how to do is represent herself in a strong situation. If you want to keep on saying that women should be protected and respected and should be on the level as men in power and all these other things, why are y'all going out of your way to protect her? Let her fight. Let her out of the cage. They're like, oh, we only got 42 days to vote now. Just keep her pretty, keep her in a great light, give her some ice cream, give her something, surround her by kids smiling and looking goofy, her nieces, surround her about some middle class people with beautiful lawns. Like, you're not protecting this lady, man. We need people who's going to be strong enough to go up against these other world leaders. Damn, been having some. I don't want nobody in office that I can relate to. I can give a damn about relating to anybody in office. I don't want to relate to anybody in office. I want somebody who cares about this country, who will govern by putting God and family first. That's what I care about. I can care less if we go to the same place. Oh, you like mojitos? I like mojitos. You like old fashions? I like old fashions. You like skinny jeans? I like skinny jeans. You like balloons? I like balloons. What color is your favorite color? Purple. My favorite color is purple. So is Prince. I can give a damn about any of that. I don't want to relate to my president. I don't want to rub shoulders to my president. I really don't. I want them to be in a position to run this damn country right so that my children have a place for their children and their children's children. That's what I want. But it's not looking that way. Everyone who have the ability to do so are pulling their children out of public schools. Why is that? Why is that? It's happened way more in the last 3.5 years than it's ever happened. Ever. Not because of Trump. So miss me with that bull sugar honey iced tea. Then she's trying to, and this is an attack on women, and this is an attack on an attack, an attack, an attack. It's attack. That's a soft way to go about anything. Just play the victim. As soon as you face some type of pushback, you want to automatically go to victimization. That's what you want to do. You want to act like you're just like the little man. No, guess what? Kamala Harris has made more money as the VP than Trump has made as the president of the United States. Trump lost almost $1 billion of his net worth while he was the president of the United States, and Kamala gained like $30 million as the VP. Somebody please make that make sense. She's getting paid for nothing. She's getting paid to put on a suit and smile and, and giggle and laugh. I don't give a damn about it. I don't want no president that's just going to giggle, 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 laugh, laugh, and lie all the damn time. And they don't have any plans for anything. And then she wants to separate herself from the Biden administration. And she was there for 3.5 years. And when you ask her about her accomplishments, none of her accomplishments come from the last 3.5 years. They always come from when she was a daggone attorney, going after people and fighting. And when she was at an HBCU and when she worked at McDonald's. And don't nobody give a damn about none of that. Flipping fries ain't gonna make you no better president. Period. Okay, so let me go and calm down. I'm getting in my angry black man mode, and I don't want to do that. So the people in India, the Hindus in India actually put on a ritual for Donald Trump. They put on a ritual for Donald Trump. They have big old pictures of him, and they got friends forever on it, and they got long live Trump, and they even put a red dot on his head so that they can, I don't know why they did it, but this was a part of the Hindus' ritual. And I want y'all to see this, man. This is pretty special because they did this just for him, only because of his last two failed assassination attempts that he was in. And they're praying over him. They're saying, man, this needs to stop. And Democrats, y'all need to get on board with this. MSNBC and CNN, y'all need to get on board with this and say this type of foolishness needs to stop. He is not like Hitler. He is not a threat like Hitler. Before I check this out, guys, I just want to read these super chats. Thank you so much, Tim Cross, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Nick P already said thank you to you, man, but I really appreciate it. Look forward to meeting you in New York, big dog. Salty Doug Selling, nothing nice about that hyena. You are mean, bro. I like it. Patriot Rob says, if I was Jake Tapper, I'd have been like, well, guess what? I don't work for you, so I'll cover whatever the I want, you ugly motherfucker. You know what, Patriot Rob? You said exactly what was on my mind, but since I don't cuss, I'll take what you said. Thank you, brother. Also, Patriot Rob says, then I would have went at her for her actions on Jan 6th, as he should have. Somebody need to hold her feet to the fire. And I don't think Jake Tapper has ever done that. If he has, somebody please send me that video so I can show everyone that. Also, Tim Krause says there's not another world leader who will respect Kamala as America's president. I don't believe so either. She's not authoritative enough and does not command respect. She does not. And not because she's a woman. I promise y'all it's not because she's a woman. Tulsi Gabbard, she demands respect. Carrie Lake, she demands respect. Big Mike, okay, I'm just playing. Y'all see that? Okay, let me go somewhere else with that. And Lady Trucker 62 says, they are afraid because Trump is going to end them from filling their pockets. The buck stops here. No pun intended. The buck, the money stops here. I like that. And they are mad because he's going to stop that gravy train. Check out this ritual from the Hindus in India. I think this was absolutely phenomenal. And they did this because of the failed assassination, the assassination attempts on Trump's life. And they just want there to be long health and long life for Trump. And I think this is absolutely amazing. This is what Americans should be doing. They should be praying for Trump. We should be praying for Trump. All right, let's go, guys. Hey, look at the red dot. Guys, look at the red dot on his head, man. Look at the red dot. Shout out to the Hindus. That's dope. That is dope. Okay, let me go back. They got the red dot on his head.
Donald Trump Sarva Satru Nam Swaha. Om Hare Magala Mukhe Donald Trump Sarva Satru Nam Swaha. Om Hare Magala Mukhe Donald Trump Sarva Satru Nam Swaha. Om Bhurva Swaha. Namo Namah. Long live Donald Trump. Long live Donald Trump. Long live Donald Trump. Next President America. Donald Trump.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that part? They said the next president of America, Donald Trump. They said Donald Trump. That's what's up, man. The next president of the United States. And I love the fact that they're doing this. But guess what? Here's the part that we're not talking about. Kamala is Indian. Guess who they're not talking about? Guess who they're not praying for? Guess who they're not supporting? Kamala is Indian and Jamaican, man. But if you want her to be black, she can be black. She can be all the Rachel dollars, all y'all want her to be. All of my blues, all of my moderators, y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for always showing up and helping the brother out. I really appreciate it. Everyone who reached out to me with the word coach and want me to show you how to do this YouTube thing, I will be reaching out to you soon. I just been trying to get some things, some of my affairs in order. And we've also been dealing with a couple of losses in my family, very close to our family, by the way. And but God is good. That's a part of life, right? The one bad part about, well, one downside about getting older and everything is that we have to witness our loved ones get sick and or pass away. That's just how that goes, because that's the one thing that's promised: death. That's why if you in a funeral home business, you're gonna always have some money coming in. All right. But I love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for always being a part of what I'm doing. All of my super chatters, thank y'all so much. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. And again, the only price of admission is to simply hit my like button. If you haven't hit the like button, guys, please go ahead and do it. And if you haven't watched the entire video, please go ahead and do it. I appreciate it. And I got playlists on playlists on playlists of other videos as well. It would be dope if you check those out. See y'all on the next live stream, man. Love y'all. Peace out.